This is Ty Sandvoss, higher level English A literature for Mrs. Plate's class, individual oral commentary, commenting on Fences by August Wilson and Crazy Brave um, by Joy Harjo. Today, I would like to investigate the field of power, politics, and justice. Specifically, I would like to explore the issue of economic and academic abuse by parents and its effects on the youth who are developing their futures and their careers. Um, in Fences, the abuse of authority that parents have over their children, such as Corey, in an academic setting, ultimately derails the hope for what they want in their futures and their future careers. So, in Fences, Corey is in high school, and he's not only in high school, but he's like a senior, and he's being recruited by multiple schools for football. And as a little bit of backstory, the Corey's family and his father Troy, they are a black family living in roughly the I believe 70s, 80s, 90s. And his father Troy grew up in the 50s, 40s, and 60s, where being a person of black heritage was widely frowned upon in the South, which caused him to not be able to achieve the dreams that he wished of. So Corey lives with his father, Troy, and mother, Rose, at home. And Rose is Troy's second wife, I believe. And Corey is pursuing a football scholarship to play football and also earn a degree at a university somewhere around North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, somewhere on the East Coast. His father is extremely skeptical about his ability to achieve this goal in his scholarship. And this skepticism originates from the fact that Troy grew up, like I said, um, in the 60s, and he wanted to play, or 60s, 50s, he wanted to play baseball, and he was like bullied out of it for being black. Nobody took his uh, dreams of playing football, or excuse me, baseball seriously. So he was not able to do that, and he ended up working all of his life, frowned upon, and ultimately he had a hard life before he became a father. Even had to resort to stealing one time and got caught and got into a physical altercation, which he ended up murdering somebody. So after he got out, had Corey with Rose, his father, or oops, sorry, he ends up not allowing Corey to achieve this scholarship. He talks to the head coach on the team, or the head recruiter, said, can't do that. And I have a quote here in Fences on Act 1, page 57. Uh, Corey walks in, says, What you do that for, Pop? He throws his helmet down in the direction of Troy. What's the matter, Corey? What's the matter? Says Rose. Papa Dunn went up to the school and told Coach Zellman I can't play football no more. Wouldn't even let me play in the game. Told him to tell the recruiter not to come. Rose turns to Troy. Um, and then Corey says, Why you want to do that to me? That was the one chance I had. Troy says, The boy lied to me. I told the racial slur if he wanted to play football to keep up his chores and hold down the job at A&P. That was the conditions. Stopped down there and saw his boss. I can't work after school during football season, Pop. I tried to tell you that. Um, you never listened to nobody, and then you want to go and do this to me," says Corey. Corey goes on and says, "Just because you didn't have a chance, you just scared I'm going to do better in life than you. That's all." Um, and so this is really, Corey's obviously upset at um, his father for doing so, for going against his wishes and canceling what he believed was his like only route in life. So Corey does not go to the college that we know of, and later on, at Troy's funeral, it says that he became a Marine corporal. So although he was not able to achieve his goal, of getting a degree and possibly having like a higher end life, he does still make it, um, just not at the level that he wished of. So that was so his wishes for the career were ultimately derailed by Troy. Now I'd like to transition over to Crazy Brave, where the situation here mirrors Corey's situation quite well with Joy's. Now, Joy grew up as a Native American, which is another minority in the United States. She and her mom went through multiple husbands, so she went through multiple stepfathers, and eventually, a lot of them were abusive. Eventually, she is accepted into a Native American boarding school. Um, and so before she was accepted, she experienced lots of injustices towards Native America, or not, yeah, Native Americans. So one thing is that once she gets to the boarding school, her father writes this letter, in Crazy Brave, page 100. "Dear Mrs. Wilhelm, I am writing to you because I think there are some things you need to know about our daughter, who is now a student at your school. We had quite a problem with her when she was in our home and could not control her. Watch out for her. She will steal. She is not to be trusted." So this letter is a deliberate attempt to ditch Joy's ability to succeed in life, because he's an abusive stepfather, and it deliberately is trying to get her to be kicked out of the school, and not able to like pursue her dreams. Her dreams was to be an artist, which she was able to achieve due to the fact that she was laureate of the United States. So, and this is because she did not, the school administration did not believe the letter written, and ended up allowing her to stay at the school. But this does uh, chip away at the trust that Joy was building up with the school. So they are skeptical somewhat at like a lower degree compared to other people, but they throw away the letter, not believing it, and seeing that it's obviously a attempt to derail any sorts of career that Joy is attempting to get in life. Now, ultimately, with the abuse of parents' authority that they hold in academic settings, the ability to send their children's future off courses from what their children had initially wanted in life is very possible, and oftentimes does restrict the children from achieving specific goals that they wanted to get, such as football scholarship, artist, like all that. So yeah, that's that.